Magical barrier.
The Lyrians emerged victorious, due in no small part to the Witcher.
Thanks for the help. Name's Ivo, Witcher, School of the
Wow,
Bear.
he looks cool.
So, a godless mutant.
Ake, I shall do the talking. Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Well, well. Didn't expect to see anyone out here. And certainly not a queen with an army in tow.
We're not here by choice.
I bet not. No one plans to pass through Isgith.
And you? What's brought you here? A contract, perchance?
That's right. Hunting a monster.
This contract, who offered coin?
I know your services to be rather dear. Who could afford a witcher's bounty in these wretched swamps?
Probably Nilfgaards.
Nilfgaardians.
Blast, of course. Preparing the land for settlement. Cull the monsters, drain the swamp, then bring in slaves. Doubtless from the north.
Maybe. I got paid in advance. I didn't see the need to ask any questions.
But did you have to take the coin? Don't you see what they're doing?
Forgive me, your majesty, but seems to me you're confusing witchers with knights errant. We don't fight oppression, right wrongs, or avenge orphans. We slay monsters for coin. And it don't matter whose head's on the front or whose coffers it's from.
As I said, your majesty, selfish mercenaries devoid of emotion. No empathy, no justice, no code. Interested only in gold.
Downright evil to demand pay for the work you do.
What do you know of this beast?
This beast you're out to slay, what is it?
Hang on. You mean to tell me you've led your force into Isgith and don't even know what lives here?
I believe I was clear. We're not here by choice.
Yeah, but now that you are here, it'll take a minor miracle to get you out. Isgith swamps, realm of a truly dangerous being. Elves call it Gwern Iker, the Bloody Mistress. Over generations, locals twisted the name until it became Gurnikora.
Indeed. I've heard it.
So you've also probably seen her beloved fruit, leeches and ticks. You'd all be wise to stay away from them.
Gurnikora, what is it exactly?
This Gurnikora. What is she exactly?
Depends who you ask. Elves saw a fallen goddess in her. Never managed to cut her down while they lived here, but they did stem her growth, kept her from growing stronger. As for the local humans, spirit of a cursed princess, that's their take. Deep belief, actually.
Care to elaborate?
Stories that she was riding north to marry a Temerian duke. Whole retinue and caravan got lost, wagons got stuck, everybody drowned in the bog. Quicksand got him, that sort of thing. Gurnikora grabbed a root before the quagmire swallowed her whole. Hollered for hours. But there wasn't a soul around to hear her. Leeches, hundreds covered her, settled in for a royal feast. Sucked her dry, drained her to pretty much the last drop. Fear and revulsion so completely overcame her spirit, she couldn't pass into the afterlife. So she came back, revived by Isgith's magic.
Ugh. A chilling tale.
That is correct. Very chilling.
Yeah, except made up, probably. Don't believe the elven legends either. Gurnikora is a monster, plain and simple. Extremely dangerous, sure, but just a monster.
Legends oft contain a grain of truth, your grace. Particularly those that end in tragedy.
Simple leeches and ticks. Why worry?
The leeches and ticks. You called them her fruit.
It's kind of complicated.
We've time enough.
Gurnikora is a little like a vampire. They're kindred creatures. Except instead of feasting on the blood of others, she feeds them her own.
I'm not certain I understand.
They're parasites, right? She puts them on her body, feeds them her own blood, then hangs them on shrubs and trees.
Ugh, to what end?
To other monsters, they're delicacies. Sweet, juicy, full of Gurnakora's blood. Irresistible. Any beast that tastes that loses its mind, turns into Gurnakora's slave.
Oh.
So, if your paths cross and push comes to shove, she's not gonna be alone. Find yourself fighting the whole damn swamp.
How do I defeat her? Have you any advice?
How are we to fight her? How might she be killed?
Sorry, sharing secrets. Just not something we do.
Not even with those who saved your life just moments past.
We gotta wait till she starts feeding the parasites. She's weakest then. Stand a chance to hurt her.
Right. So we attack only once she puts the leeches to her skin.
Roger that.
Yeah. And when you kill her, if you kill her, any beasts under her spell will weaken considerably. And then, you gotta burn her corpse. I mean it, understand? Burn it.
Got it. What about you? Done with your hunt?
And you? Will you not hunt her any longer?
No, I will. Just need to prepare. Realize that today. Gotta brew some potions, blade oils. Come back in a few days.
I don't even have that much time. Nilfgaard's hordes pursue us. I must march on.
In that case, wish you luck. Lots of it.
I suppose there's no argument that would persuade you to ride with us.
Your Grace, mutations strip us of emotion, not reason.
Let him go. He'll not be missed, Your Majesty. He and his ilk, they're simply not to be trusted.
Emotion, not reason. What do you mean by that?
The Witcher vanished midst the trees. And Meve simply hoped her soldiers had not overheard any part of their conversation.
Not sure what he meant by that. Maybe it'll come to me, maybe it won't. It's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Milady, the homes are filled with bodies, dozens. We see no sign of decay, and yet they're covered with a thick layer of dust, as if they've been this way for centuries. Have our soldiers search the dwelling, perhaps we'll find something of worth. Alright, well we got the card, 8 armor. But our army is mad yet again. Oh, what is this over here? It's around. We're gonna have to look to see what we can upgrade here in a few. I think we've got enough that we can probably build something.
Caldwell had summoned Nilfgaardian support. Neve assumed they were not far behind. Yet in the unforgiving terrain, a full Nilfgaardian division could not hope to close the gap. Small detachments, however, light cavalry or footmen, could very well do just that. So when black-clad men emerged from the mist, the Queen was not surprised. She ordered her troops to fall in, form up, and brace to defend the line. Yet the attack never came. The invaders stood silent, motionless. and Meave got a closer look. They were slouched, ashen-faced, unsure of step, and covered in sores. Isgith had treated them as cruelly as any. Teetering in his saddle, the commander broke formation. He rode forth and addressed the Queen in fluent common tongue.
Half my men are wounded, the others sick. Your force does not fare much better.
True. Yet we outnumber you soundly.
Indeed. If it comes to combat, you are certain to win. But in this damn swamp, all wounds fester. Flesh is quick to rot. You will lose many more apart from those who fall.
What do you mean precisely?
Asked the Queen, her eyes narrowing, her head tilted to the side.
We should part ways in peace. There's a war on, there'll be another chance to fight. Perhaps even face one another. But not here. And not like this.
Suddenly unsure, the Queen weighed the officer's words.
No.
Their logic was sound, though they could also prove...
You guys are gonna die.
Your Grace,
Xavier's voice came from behind Meave's back.
we can't let them pass. They've done only harm, and they'll not stop and go home.
I'm with Xavier here. Attack the foe.
Alas, I see things differently.
Meave said with a sly smile.
Crush you now, and I'll have fewer to fight down the line.
You seem sure of yourself, milady.
Let me show you why. At them!
Meave gave her mount a lash of her reins and charged headlong at the commander and his force.
Shortened battle. Upon receiving the order to attack, the soldiers did not tear at the enemy with fierce war cries on their lips. Rather, they lumbered slowly, wading up to their knees in the boggy soup. Lyrians and Nilfgaardians alike had neared the limit of their strength, suffering from disease and a moisture that soaked their bones. Nonetheless, they had to muster the strength to fight and to win. And we are still at low morale, too. We'll go with that.
We will not surrender without a fight.
Alright, first and foremost, back row on fire, push them back.
Is that really necessary?
Oh, I'm not liking that.
I smell a leak.
He's gonna do damage to him, and yep.
Life is mine now.
Oh, is it my? It's my turn already. Just sitting here staring at the board. Let's see.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Company! Forward march!
He just became even. No, we'll put this out. He's gonna do 5 damage to him.
Wise choice.
Aye.
I'll do those two.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull. Praise be to the great sun!
Left, right, left, right.
Life is mine now.
Dang, another bomber.
You mad? Don't say that!
Okay. He's probably got another one of these guys, though, doesn't he?
Notice!
Yeah.
All roads lead to Nilfgaard. We must trust each other.
Scheiß! In time!
10. I'm gonna go ahead and move that up now.
Should have listened to the old lady. This office
Did not give me what I wanted.
latex.
And I can't actually play anything. Oh, I can. Alright.
I think you'll really like this one.
Sure.
Off to the front yet again.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Well, that benefited me.
The commissar will hear.
Hey?
They spoke the truth. You show no mercy. No mercy.
Almost thought for a minute I wasn't going to win that battle.
Amidst the fog and dense, gnarled forest, the battle ran its course. When the last sounds of fighting had died down, Meve was not sure who'd prevailed. Then soldiers came forth, fatigued and hurt, with smiles on their lips. She saw they were hers, and only then knew victory was hers as well, but this was no time to celebrate. She let everyone rest, then gave the order to resume the march. A great Nilfgaardian force pursued them. This most recent delay had allowed it to draw nearer.
Yeah, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Maeve cursed when her scouts reported they'd encountered a Nilfgaardian camp. Just what we need, she thought. The campfire still burned and the horses nibbled on grass. The tents were completely empty. The queen knew Ysgith well enough to recognize a bad omen. Standard battle. Let's only go with one bomber for now. Sure.
You mad? Don't say that!
Of course.
Hey?
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die. Aye.
He passed. Of course he did. Alright. Pass as well. Allow me to bomb both rows. Okay.
This could hurt. Watch your heads!
Left, right, left, right. Again and again and again.
Blood washes away all shame!
Prepare to fight if you've any honor.
Terrible.
Should have listened to the old lady.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Should have played that first.
Reaping black-clad heads.
Not happening.
When will you ever learn?
Laria!
23. Hate it when he steals stuff. That's when 8 comes in.
Faith guides me.
Takes him out. Come on. Queen Meve has wormed her way through the trap and is now headed for Red Lobenden. You must cut off her escape route at all costs. Should you fail, every third soldier in your unit shall be lashed and sentenced to a month of solitary confinement. Oh, they failed. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, let's say this already didn't
Valyrian
look good.
force had reached the very heart of Isgith. From every branch, vine, and shrub hung leeches and ticks by the dozen. Swollen with blood, their abdomens glistened, glowing red in the misty air. Air so putrid it set Meve's head to spinning. She paused at a moss-covered boulder, pressed her flushed forehead against its cool surface. Her soldiers passed by, pallid, filthy, drained. She wished to say something, lift their spirits, but instead a cough rattled her breast. Suddenly, splashes all around Neve in the water, as if a rain of fist-sized drops had begun to fall. The Queen lifted her heavy gaze. Seemingly on command, ticks and leeches dropped into the warm, soupy waters, then clumsily wriggled off toward a dead alder grove. Neve knew at once what skulked behind the trees. Gurnikora, Isgith's mistress, Isgith's queen.
Weapons at the ready!
The Queen roared.
Close ranks!
The Lyrians quickly converged, formed a wall of shields, and crouched behind them. Terrified, they stared as a multitude of eyes flashed open midst the branches while revolting, muck-covered beasts rose from the gurgling waters around. Neve silently uttered a prayer. Hail, Melitele, great mother, maiden and crone, ever have us in your care.
Here we go, boys. Neve fought the compulsion to avert her eyes from the muck-covered horrors surrounding her unit. The very sight of them made her nauseous. Her chest tightening, holding back a scream. In the end, with great difficulty, she raised her sword. The Queen only hoped her men would not notice the trembling in her hands. Eliminate Gurnikora. Every 2 turns on turn in, move every ally to this row and transform into Gurnikora Mother.
Before the dawn.
Gurnikora Mother. Every 2 turns, turn start, move allies to disforge myself into Gurnikora. If on the range row, drain Gurnikora by 3. When this unit's power reaches 10, explode and damage all enemies by 3. Ooh. Okay. Start by getting the beer out.
Majesty! These parasites! They feed on our blood!
Okay, let's play him out.
Could murder a pint.
When this unit power reaches 10, explode. So yes. Let's drop. No! So now I've only got 2 doing damage. Gosh darn it. So she should move them down this next turn, maybe. Let's put him out
Left,
for now.
right, left, right.
Because he's got, this one's gonna hit 10. Okay, so we've got another one
How
summoned.
quickly the scales tip.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put out knickers for now. Probably should have put them on this row, but... Oh, did I not have... I thought I had a decoy. Maybe I didn't. Maybe he'll give me a decoy?
Sorry, two nips back for an encore.
Hold up a second. How'd I lose him? How'd I lose both of those? Oh, every 2 turns. Oh, if one of those is destroyed. I might be redoing this.
These ghastly beasts can be slain. They can be overcome.
Man, oh man. Okay.
I'm done in a jiffy.
So you 3 damage to them. Ugh.
Aye.
Well, I think we're kind of screwed here.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Getting to work.
This might have just helped me for a minute.
This could hurt. Watch
No,
your head.
I think I have to kill her, don't I? Yep. Alright.